Okay, many of you watched TEDx or TED Talks in English before. Why do everybody speak Japanese today? I'm not a Kikokushijo. I'm not good at speaking English, but I'll try in English. Are you ready? Okay, let me begin. Many Seiko students, especially those who are interested in TEDx, like the words independency, passion, creativity, and so on, which represent Boston and Silicon Valley entrepreneurship culture. Of course, I do like them too. These cultures push me ahead to the unknown world, create what no one has imagined before, and make me feel energetic. The Students' Council and many school events here in Seiko Gakuin have a similar atmosphere. As for me, what I did and what I gained from this year's Sports Festa as being a chairman was an unforgettable experience. I changed almost all the content and tried many new things. As one of the school council, I also planned some school events such as online club guidance and online studying abroad program. I know many friends who are passionate about creating new things. I love these people because they are sincerely intelligent, visionary, and innovative. But I believe these events are conducted not only by their intelligence or their eagerness, but also by the surrounding atmosphere, which supports students to try new things. However, here in the world, we see many environments, including those that limit the student's ability to act independently due to its tradition. To me, the high school baseball team was this environment. But before moving on, I want to talk about my background. In my third year of junior high school, as a captain of the baseball club, I often design a practice menu with my teammate because my teacher allowed me to try. Because he was often busy with his tasks, our team practiced without him many times. I sometimes felt irritated because the team wasn't functioning as a unit and I became isolated. But still, I enjoyed it because I could manage the team, which was very exciting as a leader. Soon after I finished the junior high school baseball club, I went to Boston as a part of a school summer program, experienced the atmosphere at Harvard and MIT, and was awed by the entrepreneurship culture. This made me realize that what I did in my baseball club was right, because I was sincerely passionate about improving my skill and took many actions initiatively that I believed were right for our team. I had hoped to show my leadership and innovativeness again in the next step, high school baseball club. But it had a traditional Japanese baseball atmosphere and was so strict that everyone only followed the teacher's guideline and didn't come up with any ideas to make the team better. I saw some students surely complaining about a teacher and a top-down relationship that makes everyone submit to him. To be honest, I've been confused and even irritated at the culture itself, which is different from what I gained from the previous experiences. So, what did I do? Quit the team because I didn't like the culture even though I truly like baseball. No. Accept the culture and submit to the team color. No. I came to realize that I could change the team and that I needed to stand up to make it better. I told my teacher of my strong opinion that our team needed to change. But he rejected my suggestion and even got angry. Why? I couldn't understand why my questions and suggestions were not being considered. But I didn't give in because without me acting, everyone, including those who disliked the club's atmosphere, had to submit to him or quit the club. And after I talked with him many times, I've gradually noticed three things. One, I wanted to change the team because the top-down relationship and the difference in the way of thinking between the teacher and the players during practice was not desirable to make it stronger. How can it be productive if many players don't agree with the teacher's opinion? It's just time-consuming. We had to revise the menu to adjust for each student so that they thought it would be productive. And also, restricting the student's opinion is not good for the education. I still think that my beliefs and my actions were sincerely the right thing. Two, on the other hand, What the teacher believed was also right. He once told me that he knew some students disliked his policy, but he continued being monopolistic because he knew from experience continuing the same practice would be beneficial. And he also wanted to make us stronger as individuals through demanding attitudes. 3. He got angry when I talked to him, not because of my suggestions themselves, but because of my way of speaking, which directly showed my opposition to him. Up to now in my presentation, I've used so many words which are sensitive and very impolite to the teacher. No teacher feels good when they are spoken to by students like this. Because I sincerely adore the open-minded environment, being in an environment which I felt restriction was not comfortable. But still, he loved us so much. As you know, the high school baseball club was the most active club at this school. He is the only person who actually gives us any advice. I had totally forgotten that before showing my opposition directly, I had to acknowledge everything he had done for us and say thank you to him. And then, I needed to show sincerely and politely what I felt. After I realized that, the relationship between me and our teacher became better. We both acknowledged that we each have slightly different policies. Compromising through daily conversation is vital in order to understand each other deeply. Finally, I became the captain of the club. Although I was conflict with him for a long time, I could connect with him very smoothly after we overcame our differences. Indeed, during the school closing period, our baseball team conducted online meetings regularly and adopted Google Drives to put the video files which showed our baseball practice at home. And he commented on all the videos and gave advice on how to improve. That is a combination between the teacher and our team members who are used to utilizing technology into daily practice. If I am asked whether I was able to make a strong team, the answer would be no, because I myself fell in the biggest slump during our last tournament, while the other members supposedly did their best. I couldn't truly show my best both physically and mentally at the last tournament. I am still bitter about it. However, I strongly believe what I did during the 2 years was definitely right. Many club members avoided him because they are scared of speaking up. Since we are friends, we can talk to each other about issues within the team. However, having a true conversation about a team with a teacher who is an absolute figure is not that easy. I am the first one who showed constant eagerness to change the top-down relationship to an interactive one and improve the club. Needless to say, not only was I very lonely, but also exhausted from trying to prevent the relationship between the teacher and team members from going south as a result of my actions. I knew many members relied on me. I sincerely wanted help because my heart was sometimes almost broken. But in this case, I couldn't ask for help for some reason. And what I did inspired my fellows, which contributed to change our practicing style. And I myself also learned from that. Again, many of you know me as a president or chairman of the sports festival committee. But to be honest, to make the baseball team better was more challenging for me. Because trying to change its atmosphere conceptually that no one has tried is mentally harder than trying to change something formally just to adjust for the corner version. Today, I want to share 2 things with Seiko students that I think are important. First, always pursue your true passion. In this school, you have many opportunities to show your independence, passion, creativity, both at school and outside of school. Indeed, these experiences are very precious and hard to obtain. But still, most of the time, you are told to be creative by the atmosphere around you. Aren't you recommended to be creative? Be self-determinative. Imagine if you're not in this situation. Can you still be creative, innovative? Can you still show what you desire, what you want? Can you still show your true self? I've noticed that many Seiko students are very polite, very generous, which is nice. But at the same time, they tend to cater to adults' oppression. The more you are in an environment that does not fit you, the more likely your weakness comes out. In my case, It was how to present my opinion and how to ask for help. It is because you have a hard time in an environment that is different from your ideals that you learn many things from it. When you go through with yourself and inspire each other to improve through communication instead of bending yourself to praise the other, that's when you can be a true leader who creates a better community and society in any situation. Second, change Japan's baseball culture. Although I was fortunate enough to meet a nice coach whom I could tell my thoughts honestly, I still believe many Japanese traditional baseball clubs are somewhat forced into a top-down relationship. I know many of you love baseball. I met many friends who love professional baseball teams, especially Yokohama DNA Basers. However, the population of those who play baseball in their youth is decreasing year by year. They choose to play soccer, basketball, and tennis instead of baseball. Let's provide a better environment for students to sincerely enjoy baseball. The one-sided interaction between coaches and a student does not contribute to students gaining happiness from winning. It's time to reconsider what is necessary for a baseball club. And yet no one knows the correct answer to this problem, which makes compromising between students and teachers extremely vital. Thank you.